In this video, I will show you guys the ultimate rank guide. I will basically go through everything that has to do with rank. So if you're struggling to get consistent wins or reaching Unreal, this is the perfect video for you. I'm gonna show you guys some crazy fighting tricks, the best drop spots, the best weapon attachments, and so much more. So make sure to watch all the way till the end. And because I have rent to pay, please make sure to use code LolliFN in the Fortnite add-in shop. It's by far the best way to support my content. I low-key feel like I'm turning into Ken Beans because I'm about to do a shameless map plug. This is my ultimate practice map and it's everything you need to get better. Just search for LolliFN on Fortnite and it'll show up. Alright, now let's get straight into the video. First off, I'm gonna show you guys some crazy in-game tricks that you can use to win more fights in ranked. So usually when you push a wall, you either just go straight on the wall or maybe go like diagonally. But what if I told you there's a much better way to do this? So what you want to do instead is pressure the wall from above on a floor like this. And this will give you a crazy peek where you can see your opponent, but they can't see you. And there's a lot of different versions you can do with this trick, which I'm gonna show you guys right now. So the first version of this trick, which is the most basic one, all you need to do is just place a stair and then floor, and then you just edit the two front tiles of the floor like this. And then after that, all you have to do is just pressure the wall. You can even take the wall from down here. And let's say your opponent actually has a brain and tries to cone you. The best thing about this trick is when the opponent tries to cone you, you will be completely phased through the cone and will still be able to go for a shot. And if you want to take the trick one step further, you can do these 3 steps at once. All you have to do is just place the floor, cone yourself, then edit the wall and shoot. Here's a clip where I use this exact trick against a real person. But if you don't want to use a cone because you can kind of block your vision from your opponent, you can instead just like edit a stair like this and the opponent won't be able to cone you, but it still works the exact same. You can also use the stair to get an even more crazy peek. Let's say this wall is already open and the opponent is trying to shoot you. If you just edit this one tile right here, you can basically use the stair to get like a crazy right hand peek. But the bad thing about this trick is that the opponent has to be standing like right here, which they usually don't. But if they do, it's a really good trick. So what you can do instead is just reset the ramp so it's just a full ramp and edit the 2 front tiles like we did before. And then you can use the ramp to just get this crazy peak. I don't know why I don't record these in creative. I keep having to run to zone. Oh, a chicken. Now, I'm gonna show you guys a way to get less ping in rank. This made me go from 30 ping all the way to 0, which is actually insane. This will make you able to edit course like this and take walls first try every time like it's creative. All you have to do is download GearUP from the description below, and once you've opened it, just find Fortnite and click on Boost. After that, GearUP will find the best sub-server for you, which will lower your ping like crazy. And if you're on console, you can instead get this thing called Hyper-EV, which is a game acceleration router. You can find the link for Hyper-EV down in the description as well. Shout out to GearUP for sponsoring today's video. Now, I have a feeling this trick is gonna help a lot of you guys. If you've ever been in a fight or like try to do an edit and your pump just doesn't shoot, I have the perfect fix for this. So usually what you do when you like spray and then try and pull out your pump, or you do an edit and then pull out your pump, you usually just try and click once and time the shot. So if you mess up the timing or like your game lags, your pump just won't shoot. So what you want to do instead, if you go for like a wall edit, just hold your shoot button instead of trying to click it, and then the pump will just shoot as soon as it gets pulled out. And same thing, if you're like spraying someone and then you just pull out your pump and hold the shoot button, it will just keep shooting like this. Like I'm literally just holding down my shoot button and it just keeps shooting. Now, I'm gonna show you guys a way to get better pre-fires using an in-game setting. So before I turned on this setting, my pre-fires look like this because I had to press 2 different buttons to be able to switch between my pickaxe and pump. So what you want to do instead is go over to your settings and then find your keybinds and scroll down until you find harvesting tool, and you simply just want to unbind your harvesting tool. Then keep scrolling down until you find toggle harvesting tool, and you just want to put this as your old pickaxe bind, which is tab for me. And now you only need to press 1 button to switch between your pump and pickaxe, which makes it so much faster. So I've shown you a few tricks to help you win fights from pushing other people's boxes. So now I need to show you a trick to help you win fights when someone is pushing your box. So when there's a person pressuring your wall on a ramp like this, you usually just edit the wall and try and cone them like this. But often when you do it, you just get pumped straight in the face, or you start spraying your wall trying to get in, and it usually just never really ends well. So therefore I have a much better way to do this. So instead of editing the wall to try and get the cone off, you can instead edit your floor and cone, and then place the cone using good crosshair placement like this. And then after, you can either like go for like a crazy piece control, or use wrap around and then get the kill. You probably already know how overpowered the peanut butter edit is when fighting, but it isn't actually always the best edit to do. If your opponent is pushing your box from this side, there's actually a much better edit you can make. If you edit a wall like this, you can shoot your opponent without them seeing you, because the camera is on the right side of the screen, which makes it impossible for them to see you. So now I've showed you guys a bunch of fighting tricks to use in ranked, but all of those won't matter if you don't survive off spawn. Therefore, I will now show you guys my favorite drop spots for ranked. So this little thing next to the yacht is one of my favorite spots to land this season. If you land on top of the tower and then break the floor, you can get instant max shield. So all the shield you find, you can just carry as extra. There is also usually a few people landing the yacht, which you can also use third party to get some easy elims. Or you can just rotate to Ritzy Riviera to third party that as well. The second spot is a place I love to land when I go for W King, and it is Ruined Reels. And before you start going to the comments talking about how bad Ruined Reels is, let me just cook, okay? Let me cook. So usually there isn't too many people landing there. In solos there's like 2 or 3 people. So when you've survived off spawn, there's actually an okay amount of chest spawns. And then you also have a vending machine so you can buy bigs. And then you also have this guy right here. And if you kill him, he will always drop a blue pump and a blue burst SMG. So now you have the perfect loadout to push for the medallions at either fencing or reckless. But if you really want an uncontested drop, this is by far the best one. I low-key didn't even know it existed before making this video. And it is basically this house right here, located a bit under Hazy Hillside. And it has a ton of chest spawns. I think it's like 15 chest spawns or something. And it also has a vault down in the basement. And not only that, it also has a mod bench where you can mod all your guns. And talking about the mod benches, because now we're gonna go to the third part of the video where I'll show you guys the best weapon attachments on each gun. I'm gonna start off showing the best attachments for the sniper. So the best scope in my opinion is this P2X optic. It's super good for both close range and long range, but an important thing to know about this page is that the 2 first options have no sniper glare, and then these 2 other options does have sniper glare. And sniper glare is basically when it glows when you aim in, so if you don't want to be seen, then these 2 are the best, but I still think the P2X optic is the best. Alright, so for the second page, I think the drum mag is the best. The speed mag doesn't really do anything, it just makes the reload speed quicker, which is barely even noticeable, but the drum mag gives you like 2 extra ammo, so you can have 5 ammo in your sniper, which is really good. And then for the third page, I think the angled foregrip is the best. It basically reduces the time to ADS, so like when you aim in, it reduces that. The vertical foregrip just improves ADS recoil and spread. Recoil and spread literally doesn't matter because it's a sniper, so therefore angled foregrip definitely the best. Alright, so for the last page, I think the suppressor is by far the best. The muzzle brake basically only reduces recoil, and the recoil doesn't matter at all when you're using a sniper, so therefore the suppressor definitely the best one. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you guys the best attachment for the AR. So for the sight, really doesn't matter for an AR. I personally like the Holo 13 optic for my ARs, but this is all just preference. For the magazine, the speed mag is by far the best one to make it reload quicker. And then for the third page, I think the laser is the best. So this basically makes your hip fire accuracy like 100%. Is so good. And then for the fourth page, you want to get the muzzle brake to reduce the recoil. Now I'm gonna show you guys the best attachments for the shotgun. So for the shotgun, I personally don't even like having a sight at all for my shotgun. If you want to have a sight, I think the red eye sight is the best one. I'm just gonna speed through for the rest. So for the magazine, the speed mag is the best. For the underbarrel, the laser is by far the best one. And then for the barrel, you want the muzzle brake. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to use code LolliFN in the Fortnite item shop, and also comment chicken for a chance to win 5,000 V-Bucks.